Hello guys, my name's Zero Costa and welcome back to the AQA Scouting Program, hypothetical questions. For this video we're going to be looking at some exception handling, and the reason I want to look at exception handling is due to the issue that you have if you try to load the training game without actually having the file. Let me show you what I mean. So if don't bother Google Chrome. If I show you the file explorer over here where my Python file is at, you can see that we have a training text file. First, actually, let me actually change my options then, because I want to show file extensions. Please, you find it here training.txt. Okay, and let's say if training.txt does not exist, let's say if it's called training2.txt, because the code puts as training.txt. When I F5 this and I load, I get is a file not found error. Now the issue with this file not found error is that this will just crash. The game for the user or the player, which is not really that good. You really don't just crash the game. Tell them what the issue is with the game would be nice to actually tell them what's wrong with the game. So the way to fix it, one of the ways we could fix this, we could do an if statement if we wish to, but we could just do exception handling, which will just not show up this error, basically. So if you look at where it gets loaded, so the thing gets loaded here, the load game. This is where it gets loaded. And what we can simply just say is try opening up this file. If you can't, and if the reason you can't is because the file is not found, what this will do is this will basically display the following message: training file. I'll just say file not found, right? And why am I using except.file.found? Well, that's a great question. The reason is we want is an error message to appear just for this error. Because let's imagine there's a different error. Let's say we got an error where the file is being loaded, the file's already being used by another process, for example. We don't want the file not found to appear as an error we don't want that to appear for a different type of error. We only want that to appear if the file is actually not found, you know? Because if we just say except, that means if there's ever an error with this file, any error, it will say file not found, even though the file might be there and it did find it, but it's just a different type of error. For example, if there's an error with reading the file, if there's some error with it, maybe you're trying to convert a string to an int inside the file, and it can't, it won't display file not found as the error, because you've put computer, just display file not found if you get a file not found error. So if we do F5 this now, come here. Now it's complaining about line, but okay, yeah, I know why. So we want this, because it plays file not found, but then of course it just remains there. So what we've got to do is we've got to change it a bit. And the way I'm going to change it is, oh, why is this not? There we go. Is I'm going to import time, and you're going to see why. Now, if the file's not found, I would like for the game to quit. Yeah, this really is just remain selected for some reason. Okay, I think let's close this. Let's load it back up again. For some reason, it's assigned to act weird. Okay. So what I want the program to do is I want the program then to sleep, and I'm going to send to y and a bit. Maybe it should be a bit longer because I think this is milliseconds. We'll see. So when I run it, it says file not found. Basically, what I'm trying to do is let the user know, look, there's a file not found message, you know, and leave it there on the screen for a certain amount of time. So 10 seconds, I think, should be enough to see file not found. So if we're loading up over here, you know, we wait 10 seconds saying that file is not found, and then quit. Now the reason we want to quit obviously is because otherwise it's going to be this error message over here about, oh, we don't know board, you know, we don't know line, blah blah blah. So we want it to quit because we don't want the program to run, we don't want the program to be running, you know, if the file doesn't exist. Now what happens if I do not have this sleep? Watch. Because I don't have this sleep, the program exits and you don't even get to actually see that error message. Of course, with young people, they surely should be able to see that the Python did display file not found, then quit. You should be able to see that. But older people may not be able to see this. Or people have issues with their eyes, may not be able to see file not found, or may have poor reaction timing, may not see file not found. So we just tell Python, pause, stop for 10 seconds, please, to allow the user to understand the file's not found, and therefore proceed after 10 seconds. Yeah, and I think that'll be it really. That'll be, unless we want to do anything else. One thing we could do is create its training file. We could do that. Currently, this is the training file that appears currently. What we could do, and this is hypothetical, is we could generate a board. Right, so it sets up the board. Right, so except if file's not found, you can ask the user, hey, would you like to create a training file? You know? Or accept. Yeah, would you just like to recreate one? You know, and you could just create a random one. Maybe we could do that instead. Why not? So to do this, of course, we just generate a save file. Obviously, we let a board get generated basically. So we allow for the board to be generated. You know, we tell it, oh, dude, generate a board for us, then save it. We could do that. Let's do that. Oh, found. And we'll just put this thing actually then over here. While true. Oh, we could just put while loop. You could say and put generate. It's called training, right? Yeah, training file. Just input. Generated. Upper. If yes, then do the following. Else break. And I guess we could actually just quit then after that. We could break it. Oh, let's quit then. Let's put break. I feel like the quit will do it. sufficient, and then we actually don't even need to do time. Time.sleep actually, because we'll wait for the user's response. So that gets rid of the need for a time. Really. So while true, generate training file input. Would you like training file to be generated or upper? If generate, So if we say yes, then we want it to. Was it play? We want it. We could just generate a random board and just automatically just save it like that. That's absolutely possible. We could just say, place random ships, calculate shots, and play a game. Couldn't we? We could just do that. What else I could do? I could do this. There. Generate training file. But then we're using the same variable name. I don't want to do that. Question? Right, question. Instead, we tell it to, yep, we will generate the text file, and we'll come up with a board. And yeah, bring up the board. Definitely want that. And the board can be a definite thing. So we tell it generate training file. So the training file basically come over here. We'll do this. Once I play a game, can I just tell it to save? Yeah. If I tell place random ships, then just generate me a save file, please. The save file, I guess, would be training. Actually, can we just use that training game? It's global. Maybe we could. Maybe. We'll see. Training game. Then we could just say, then just generate us this, please. Let's run this. Got an error. Yeah, this is what I thought would be the error. No such file exists. During handling of above exception, another exception occurred. Really? And another exception occurred. Huh. Nice. Yeah, this should. Yeah. That's due to indenting issues, maybe. No, it's not actually. Because that is supposed to be indented. Right. That's supposed to be indented over here. Okay. Here. What if we were to just say no, because save file. What if I'll say then? Yeah, I could. Can I just say this? Run. Would you like training? Yeah, I already said yes. It generated me a training.txt.save. Oh yeah, this is not an issue. Because I'm using the .save, So we're gonna have to make some more changes, it looks like, eh? Okay. Okay, no worries. Yeah, that's actually a simple fix, really. If I just go and see... Let's go up. Oh my god, I found it so annoying. The search feature is ridiculous. It's really just ridiculous. It becomes sincerely ridiculous. plus equals dot save. Then I don't need this. Sure, I actually done that ages ago because that just removes the unnecessary dot saves, which just exist everywhere, basically around it. So let's find dot save. Right. So we've got one dot save, and that's all that should do. No. Okay, there's fine as well. Nowhere else. Good. Good. There's nowhere else. So now let's delete that. Let's run this again. Load view training. A training file, please. Yeah, I would like one for this to be generated. Then it asks me again. See, I don't want that. And look, it does all this computer placing. Yeah, I don't want that as well. So when it says straight away, quit or restart, I don't know if it's a restart function. Yeah, I'm not exactly quite sure if there is or I don't think there is though. Generate me and then just quit. Let's see how that works. Not free. So first to now load. Huh? Training game, and did I... Oh. Let's delete it. But yeah, see, it generated me a random training game this time. Which is great. Right, let's say there's no training game. No training game exists. Like, yes. Boom. It's unfortunate that text, computer placing, blah blah appears. This doesn't exit properly, but if I just say a simple quit, it's fine. If I just say quit, it's absolutely fine. But yeah. Oh, this training game too, yeah. So here's the newly generated training game that you can create. So that will be it for this episode. The next episode we're going to be looking at is how can we add his player name to this. So we can add a bit more, I guess, user interaction with the game, Thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I hope to see you guys very soon. Goodbye.